My next guest is a multi-talented singer, songwriter, and performer who's worked with a range of performers like Robbie Malinga, Bongo Muffin, and Red Button. He started his own company in 2011. He's from Taung, and his name is Tshepo Modise, but he's popularly known as Cruz Afrika. Tshepo. All right, man. Pleasure to have you with us here.
Thank you very much.
And there's no conflict of interest here.
Yeah.
This is business.
This is business.
This is business, right?
Basare ki Modise.
Exactly, and then what's another corner? I don't know, mang with mang, or connected to mang. It's not based on that. It's based on your work.
The work and the music and the talent.
Yeah. Now I see you've got a wonderful cover of China Man. I thought it was already out, but it's not out yet.
I've got a new single coming out this Friday.
Yeah.
Online on iTunes. It's under Universal Music. We're basically dropping it online. People can get it on Sleeker on live this Friday.
Right.
Basically,
And there's a little story behind it. I mean, you worked with other musicians on this, the different producers all together, and just tell me the story of the journey of the China Man.
China Man, I actually recorded the song, but the team at Universal Music, the marketing team, they felt it's okay. It's a hit song, but we need to give it that the African thingy. So we decided to call Endo. He's a Nigerian superstar, hip hop superstar. So we called Endo, and then he came through to lace the verse. So people that will get to hear it. It's super.
So you just wanted it to go continental.
Continental in a way, yeah.
That's right. But you have been around, starting your own company 2011. And working with different artists. I mean, what was the entry point? Was it the writing of the music, choreography, the performance side of things, or what was the entry point?
I started Robbie Malinga as a dancer, and then from there, once you get into the industry, you get to learn, the in and outs of the industry. Yeah. So I would say me working with Robbie Malinga and Stone from Bongo Muffin, I've learned so much in terms of building myself as artist that I am today. And I've basically learned so much from the older guys. I really appreciate that. And then from there, moving to being a dancer to a choir artist, hip hop artist, and then I grow from there. And then I started my own company because I've learned so much behind the scenes.
Which is great. But it's been a long way, I suppose. Although the Taung is far from where we are sitting today.
It is.
And having to connect with musicians from somewhere else, Nigeria now. So,
it's a growth. It's a growth.
But the connections probably helped at that time.
Yeah. Hence, Kishore, when I started, I've learned so much.
Yes.
So the connections, you grow, because people, they think, you just go in and then you blow. The next thing, you're the biggest thing. But you need connections. I need you, Team Modise, obvious, to push it on Twitter. I need backup. I need people in the industry to buy in and push the brand as well.
But it's a competitive environment and a crowded market for that matter. I'm very happy whenever I talk to artists like yourself. Yeah. I'm happy for them that they are doing so many different things, right? You don't see yourself as one thing and not the other these days.
Yeah.
And you see, everything is an extension of the other. Social media activity, videos, you name it, you have to do it all. Yeah. So how's the experience been like, trying to carve your own space, in this crowded and very competitive environment?
It wasn't really easy for me to break in, because, the nice thing is that the more work you put in, the more bigger major companies, they look for you. Because I did not go to Universal and say, here's my demo, can you guys sign me in? I started everything from scratch, breaking the ground.
Yes.
And then from there, getting support from Soweto TV as well. From there, I build the brand to be what it is. And then, like I said, it wasn't easy for me. It's a very
how normally, the guys at home, your homeboys and girls, would make it their business to support you when you try to crack the big time. Did you enjoy that kind of support from your home environment? Are they aware of the things that you get up to now?
Now they are aware, because, when I started, I was building up, but now I'm getting to that momentum. I'm getting the hype on Twitter, I see Twitter, it's growing as well, the following on Instagram, and Facebook. I see the love I get from the people, even not the people from Taung or Bokoni Bophirima, Northwest only. I'm getting support continental, hence, I featured Endo to bridge, to go even more abroad.
Yes, and have you tried any television work? Have you been doing any stuff there, acting or anything of the sort?
Yeah, I've actually acted on But Madlesa 2. It was on this other channel.
Yeah.
Badlaladi Movida. I've done the SABC ad as a main character. It was that was a big ad, because it was playing like 3 times a day within 30 minutes time. Yeah, so yeah.
So and those things in their own way, they do give a bit more exposure.
Exposure and the profile. Because the industry, the profile, the more work you put in, the more higher you go.
Exactly. So, but now you're talking about the single. Any full album out any soon? Do you have enough material for that?
I've got enough material, but I'm still working. I don't think there'll be enough material for now. I'll keep working because sounds change. Every year you find there's this certain sound, and then next year there's this certain sound. Now people they're more into trap sound and motswako, hip hop. So I mix the two. I mix the two.
And I said to one artist here that I get a sense, and I may be wrong, because sometimes a person like myself may be regarded as irrelevant, you see, in terms of my history. That there is what you could call the sort of Mafikeng sound, and then there's a KZN influenced sound, and
which
then you
is
have
Motswako, Mafikeng,
right.
and then Teben Kwaito, that's the KZN.
Okay, so there is indeed a difference of sorts.
There is a difference.
Okay, and then what do you call this, the music that's going on in Joburg?
In Joburg, that's trap. That's what Abu, Nasty C are doing. Abu, me as well, Cruz. Abu Red Button also is coming out with something,
Yeah, and is Cape Town featured anyway in this whole evolving youth culture in South Africa? I
see Cape Town, it's coming up. I've seen a couple of artists from Cape Town, they actually blowing,
And
but you need to come here and push.
That's where you connect. And the guys you hang out with who have an influence on your work or that you tap into when you are looking for some creative approach to your work, who are those?
I would say KE, Red Button, because I spend most of the time with the producers.
Yes.
So that I listen to different sounds, different beats, The style that I do now, now I've Upatin actually, that's my cousin, Red Button. So with Mona Cruz, can't you focus on this certain sound? And I went to that sound, I studied the sound, and then I came up with the sound. Hence I'm saying people, they will get the link, obviously they will follow me on Twitter.
The single is
dropping
Friday. On Friday.
On Friday.
Okay, and what can the fans expect from there?
It's a banger. It's a banger. It's a, I think Utlova related to it.
Is it?
You can pump it, OG,
So it's something that one can connect with. Well, I wish you gave me a pre-listen of it, you see. Then I would be endorsing it or doing what you're doing now.
Yeah. The dab step.
According to the beat.
Yeah.
Cruz, everything of the best, and we hope to catch up with you sometime soon when things grow and you have millions of fans and you don't return our calls. We hope that you'll remember us.
No, Kalebo.
All right.
I really appreciate the time.
And everything of the best to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Cruz Afrika going continental there with his new single, China Man. It's coming out on Friday. Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's program and we appreciate your time with us on this journey of growth as we try to make things happen. Good night to you. Until next time.